got a mess of new subscribers. It makes me very happy. Usually when I do, I try to at least somewhat say something to be appreciative because there's nothing special about me. The only reason why I've been just mad making videos and seeing what I could do with just the camera phone is because so many people are in the same boat. They want to we all have cameras on our phones, but it's not just that. We have all this crazy funky other shit. We have games, we have maps, we have weird artificial reality insertion devices, and all these crazy things can be interactive with our consciousness. Now, at the time that we're in, for whatever reason, it seems to be the appointed time. It seems to be the appointed time. And I know I'm not the only one that is like, it's not that anyone's trying to cross dress and use my restroom. It hasn't happened to me yet. Somebody come in there and like, you got can I use the men's room? And she's all, well, yeah, actually we have it. Well, I have had a couple of these people come over, but I don't treat them weird or I don't have that going on, you know. But for them just to abort all sensibility, it just seems like they've gone ape shit crazy to try to make people do stuff and make people just be so destructive and hateful. And I don't appreciate it. I know I'm not the only one. And it hurts my soul. It hurts my little feelings to see that going on. And it makes me recluse within my own little world, which I have here. But I'm a human. I have all my same problems. But I believe in family, even if you make your own family. If you pick and choose your friends that you've had and you've known them for years, and that's your family, that's your family. Whatever. If it's your biological family, all the better. Not everybody even has that. But like while we're at war and trying to be caught up on all these distractive things, it is a good time to bring people together that have the same like mind. Like I like listening to Thomas Sheridan, and I'll listen to him, and a lot of the same topics. You know, it's an Irish guy. He's got a large channel, older dude too, been around for a while, kind of a magician and a pagan, but he goes off talking this shit about Christians, and like my belief isn't what it was when I first started going to church when I was a kid. I'm not a Satanist, but I'm saying what I've learned in my life experience has changed my beliefs on God, the nature of reality, and things like that. So I don't want somebody bashing or talking shit about other people. That'd be like me going in there, and I commented this because I thought it was fucked up. I was like, you know, all this, it's the attitude, the hateful, mean attitude. When you pick that up and you're just like completely hateful of someone else, I don't think that's any sign of progress. I don't think that's any sign that you're evolving or doing anything. I don't care what you've got. You've got money, you have that attitude, you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. And there's a lot more people that are just living the day to day life. They don't have these major pushes towards being hateful, you know. And some of these people, especially the younger millennial ones, that they don't know anything but a world where they can get a like or they can get a retweet or whatever. And that's all they have their sense of self on. And they need a deeper understanding of reality, of which they'll get over time. But at this time, they've only been exposed to the fucking internet and the web, the social media, and all that crap. That stuff messes with our brain. I don't have Facebook. I got off Facebook. I don't do Twitter. I looked into it for a while. I don't look. I don't. I'm not using none of that. I'm not going to use any of that. I watch YouTube videos. I look at what's on the news on the TV, and I look from this perspective, and this whole channel is based on this. Whatever's on the TV that just shows up when I sit down to observe it, there's something to that I can look for that's a clue from me. You can get clues from your higher self. It's not the dang Illuminati trying to get you to decode some numbers. It's you. Whenever you take that reality, and it's weird, the same thing goes along when you're being gang stalked. A lot of people get gang stalked. They have all this crazy shit, and that is some crazy ass shit to experience. Being gang stalked, crazy ass shit. People will be talking. It's just like the movie Fallen, where Denzel Washington plays his Hazel, and he's all talking to you through one guy, and then touches the other person, and they just pick up talking, and they were just walking on the side of the road. It's just like that. Because whatever is evil about this world is in the substrate. It's in the substrate, and it can get into people when they're not aware, when they lose genuine care. There's nobody that you can just say is the piece of shit. Even the president, I can't stand that son of a bitch. But the human being, the piece of shit that the human being Joe is, needs some sort of I don't know. It's like a form of love and care, because if you experience reality knowing that you are every other person in the reality too, it changes the way that you look at things. I don't like him. I don't have to like him. But I can't necessarily hate him. I can hate the things that are being done. That's a fact. I do. Because I think they're just totally trying to destroy our country. And why? Because I think that they have it dead set on having a global, what are they calling it now? They're actually appearing on the TV and saying it. A global liberal world order. That's the terminology. I looked it up, and I was like, oh, well, wonderful. Because that's the economic advisor or whatever, some guy named Deese, one of Biden's people. I don't know none of the people. I think that if in 5 months they have a election and people can start to respond to a lot of this stuff, I've never heard as much crap and lies. The other day, this guy on the liberal news, whatever it was, somebody was showing a clip of it. He was saying Governor DeSantis is making the college children um, put down what political affiliation their party is. Just made it up. Nothing about that was even true. And I'm like, I still can't believe it, because I'm like, Dad, did you hear that? He's like, that's all they do is they lie. They just make stuff up and they say it out there. I don't make up stuff and say it. Like, to say it like it's fact. You can't do that. And another thing you can't do is you can't successfully help someone that won't even debate with you, that yells and plugs their ears and kicks their feet like a little kid. And I'm not entirely sure what to do about that, other than what I'm already doing. Trying to address it with some manner of love and humor. Humor is always the most powerful, magic, fucking tool, element, media that you can ever do. Because if you can laugh about something, you can laugh and you can get other people to laugh, you're dealing with the right type of energy. Everybody knows what emotions they feel. And they know that, to some degree, some of these emotions are really low. Like anger. Anger is a great fuel. It'll make you get crunk, you want to smash. But it's like the most ineffective fuel to use, because it tires you out, it makes you stressed, and it's not where it's at. But when you laugh, when you have that belly joy of laugh that erupts from you and it makes someone else laugh, that's the type of energy that's on the top of the scale. That when they're always telling you, raise your vibration, raise my vibration, that's really what they're trying to tell you. Is that by putting yourself in a position to experience those emotions and not feeding and getting in cyclic loops with the lower vibrational emotions like jealousy, anger, fear, then you really can begin to transmute your experience. But right now we're in a really fucking dark time. We're all being challenged. But I wanted to say hello and thanks to the people who are out there and basically just say what the point of this channel is. And I would please implore anyone that will stay to stay, because I try to build this so I can transform it and do something with it, not for just myself, but for the engagement, for the people. There's a lot of interesting people that I've been talking with that I've met through here. And although it's not the most easiest direct way to communicate, being as it's, comment section dungeons, but nonetheless, it's still real people doing real stuff, sharing their experience, and trying to come together in some sort of way that wasn't before until that place. So have a nice day. Enjoy your summer. Don't get cooked by the heat. Have a nice day wherever you are.